Yep, and here we go. Gomez and Terra gonna be on the Wolverine. We're gonna start off with the TP here off rip, and there we go. 100 Thieves immediately gonna be taking high ground on point onto their side, and the battle shall begin. Trying to find an off angle, potentially send in Wolverine. There it goes. Terra's gonna just do Terra things. See you later, Wolverine. Find the back line for me, find an off angle, and the battle begins.
Yeah, we have Terra trying to get that pick there, seeing if they can get something going early here. Gomez going around, both kind of being Wolverine, stalking like animals. TTK going down a little bit here on health. SJP trying to heal him up and get the things going before any picks happen. And we do have Vinny taking out Hogs right away. The Thing versus the Thing. And here's the thing. Vinny gets up against right away with the elimination there.
Yeah, the dash on the Thing does give a 30% damage reduction. There's a ton of play potential off that. If we do see Terra immediately going to drop by amazing numbers in the side of 100 Thieves, as they are going to be taking this point about 7% on the ticker.
Yeah, wow. Right away, they're going to back out reset, right? Thing goes down, and then you have Ramazing go down. They really have to get things kind of locked and reloaded there. But you know what? If we look at ultimates, a lot of build up there. Kurova almost has their ultimate ready to go. So we have the strategist ready to pop theirs, and Delina with the whale on lock, ready to happen.
Yeah, we've seen some successful whales, obviously a little more threatening with the Luna, right? You switch to that damage boost and it can virtually one-shot everybody in the backline, including DPS at 300. So very scary combination, one that people don't think of as much. Usually think about the Groot as we dive. The Terra gonna be taking on the cat versus the cat as the Wolverines are diving again. But no major play just yet. And there's gonna be a full brawl on point and all out. And there goes one as Hawks is gonna fall from the side of Terra.
After she does some of the best, or Terra does some of the best ultimates on Wolverine, always getting value. As we have the TTK happening with the burst, taking out Kurova and Gomez in one swoop. The Vanguard's taking out the duelist. Now they're hunting Ramazing here, trying to get an escape. Terra now trying to get his kill, and Kalush goes down. Ramazing goes down, and just like that, Aramori to fall as well. And it is 64% now for 100 Thieves.
Wouldn't be a Rivals cast without us mentioning the TTK right there on the Doctor Strange, a controller player, one of the top strangers in the game, and is on the sticks. Goes to show you, you can get it done with a controller. Absolutely beautiful play there to get an early pick, and 100 Thieves at roughly 80% as we start this game.
Yeah, and not only 80%, look at how many ults they have ready to go online. This is going to be a very hard point. And I don't know if I mean, this is going to just be tough to take from any angle here as we see Delina on Namor. Didn't get a lot of Delina on Namor as he was playing hella mainly, but here's the clobber in time coming from Hogs here. Can he get something going? And it looks like we've got the support ultimates online and things are staying up.
You saw that combination there as they did switch Luna over to DPS, trying to get a pick in the back line. Is Delena going to start chasing onto the Luna down? Goes Kurova on point, but Gomez going to take two back numbers. Still in the side of 100 Thieves as they are up one, but the battle's still on point, trying to make a play. Delena going to take out Hogs onto the final pick. Will it happen? Down. Yep, goes Ramazing as 100 Thieves takes map one.
If it's not the Squids, it was the Tridents. I mean, huge Delina picks there. And then, man, a valiant effort there from Super Gomez, trying to get a little something going there. It was Wolverine v Wolverine there. And honestly,
off in the last tournament, an absolute devastating Wolverine. If I'm on the sticks, I'm getting rid of that Wolverine every single game, but Gomez likes to run it as well. Very strong Wolverine player, and we are going to see a fight on the high side right here. Something you may not always see in ladder, but goes to show you how important high ground is to players at this level, as they are going to start shielding up and buying some time. Ultimates on the favor of Sentinels, who maybe had that discussion prior to the second map.
Yeah, Terry already popped that passive on Wolverine, playing very confident, but did lose the passive right away here. And we've got the ultimate coming from not only Aramori, but also the Disappear with the whale coming with the damage boost. No connection here as they continue to fight it out within the invisible boundary.
Hogs with the clobbering time is going to take out Harvey. That's a great pick early, but is getting diced up by the Wolverine. Going to see if they can get another pick. Good punches there. Nobody falling yet as we do use another invisible boundary. But Wolverine, immediate last stand as Terra takes out two more. Gets it right back at him off the map as Gomez and a TTK are going to, just TTK and Delena are going to fall out of that.
Wolverine was riding the whale there into the double elimination. Then you have TTK going off the map. This is pure madness that we expected from these two Titan teams going one another. Vinny getting the elimination. Terra now taking down Hogs. And now we see 100 Thieves getting the point up. What a wild chain of events.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the confidence, right? Plays like that, trying to get people off map in situations that are so tense, goes to show you they're comfortable, right? That's what's important right now. You gotta be comfortable in these intense moments, and 100 Thieves just looks impeccable at this moment. Tries to get a tackle off. Unfortunately, the bubble not gonna allow it. Terra just gonna hold this early choke as they are 40% in for the side of 100 Thieves.
Terra staying alive. Pop the passive again. Passive's gone for Wolverine. They need to make note of that. TTK take it down now. Gomez, which is a huge pick. Both duelists down, and at this point, they can kind of just play cleanup as we do have Aramori popping the ult, trying to get something going, but not before we've got Kalush going for the Meteor Imp. Does finish off the Delina kill. That's going to help them out a little bit here, trying to get this point.
Yeah, it's one of those situations, the early pick like there, you do want to reset and refight. It looks like that's kind of what's happening. Dropping back, waiting for the res, waiting for the duelist to come back so they can make a play. Kalush buying some space, does see that off angle coming from the side of Terra, trying to do some damage. Unfortunately, no connection just yet. Kalush only at about 20%. 100 Thieves with all the advantage here as they have a ton ready to make something happen. Kalush is dropping back. There goes the clobbering time on the side of, or actually those 100 Thieves, apologies, but nothing has fallen yet. And here comes Wolverine. The whale is out for Delena, and down goes Karova.
Huge block conclusion from that clobbering time, but that did not make a difference as Terra on Wolverine is unstoppable. That save was massive against them, and everybody just getting a piece of the pie there. When it comes to ultimates, I would have liked to have Aramori and Kalush have their ultimates saved for that battle. They used it after they had the duelist wipe, so it was kind of confusing what to do at that point, but my gosh, that was 100 Thieves doing what 100 Thieves does. They played nearly perfect yet again, and that's kind of becoming the standard right now as the first map and match is going to 100 Thieves.
Yeah, I mean, it was, you know, it was, like you said, it was nearly flawless, right? Really well done execution, just making sure you don't overutilize those ultimates, have them prepped for the next fight, and it seemed like every single one of them got value in some form. Roughly 100% to nothing across the board, across the two maps. I think Sentinels, you know, we talked about this yesterday. Sentinels, you know, it could be...
Wolverine here as the round kicks off. Can Sentinels make a difference? Will there be a different result? Here we go.
Yeah, I personally want to see a change. I want this to be a tight match. It's 100 Thieves immediately going to start owning this low ground, taking the high ground with Dr. Strange. Haven't seen Dr. Strange play in the first round, and then it's on both sides as there's an immediate tackle there, and down goes Kalush on the side of Delena. Well done there.
Yeah, listen, Delena's like, hey, okay, take away my Hela, I have access to Bucky, and then we saw Winter Soldier, huge hook, and now they just have to back out immediately. I mean, that gives them all that lane to push, and not the way they wanted to start out. Their favorite map, the one that they chose here. They're amazing, trying to get something happening here with the infinite ammo. We do get a nice kidnap here from Super Gomez, getting TTK, absolutely huge, what he does best.
Yeah, I mean, it was a double pull situation. It looks like they're going to tackle him in for one and then pull him again after the fact. So the Terra combination with Delena, they're just a double yoink, if you will, shoving him back into the back line, getting that early pick, giving them some space. They already have the cart under the bridge as we still have 3 minutes and 2 seconds on the clock, trying to buy some space with the Groot on the high side here. Going to get shoved back slightly. And there's the tackle on the side of the Sentinels, unable to get anything to happen. 92% here for Delena, ready to start again. And we will see how it shakes out. Right, amazing with a nice pick there on Delena.
Right before the again there from the 100 Thieves, and here we go, amazing now using Kraken Impact, but does go down to TTK. Keep in mind, Delena does have that ready to rock and roll here, though, going into the next matchup, and we have a res, though, from the Rocket to help Amazing any mistakes that happen. Amazing now taking down Terra, and this map has flipped here.
Yeah, I mean, that's, you know, it shows the value of Rocket there with the res. They are going to be utilizing that team up too, trying to get a little extra damage onto those walls, knowing Groot was going to be selected. You know, it does have, the team comp does have some merit to it. I like what they're doing, the pull in from Corona, pulling virtually four bodies there, but it's not going to be enough. The jump from Gomez is going to make a 4-piece for the side of the Sentinels as they absolutely pop off one back on the side of Terra, but numbers still very much in the side of the Sentinels.
And that was so important. You want to know why? Because the downside of Rocket is you don't have a defensive ult, and they needed to make something happen because Kraken Impact was coming, and the snowball was about to ensue. But Gomez, they unleash him. Gomez playing terrific. That was an absolute clutch play there from Super.
Yeah, they let off with the Eternal Bomb there from Cloak, seemingly gonna allow them to shove right through. At least that's what I thought from 100 Thieves. Great wall play too, but no, not gonna matter when you dunk the entire team with the Wolverine last in. In the sky is the meatball, no connection as he does get shielded off from Doctor Strange, trying to get this space back for Sentinels, but they are still in a decent spot here. Ultimate advantage, actually roughly even on both sides. First pick is gonna be very important.
Invisible barrier on lock here. They can't turn it on. They're gonna wait here to see if anything happens. Both teams actually have it ready to go. And Ryan Mason cracking impact, trying to get something going. Backs away. Here comes the invisible barrier, trying to bait that out a little bit. We do have the meteor imp coming down. Ryan Mason taking down Harvey. The Lina going down to Ryan Mason. And here we go again. Ryan Mason is stepping up to the plate after last match. And bam, just like that, kills most of the team.
Yeah, Ryan Mason showing the confidence again. That's what we needed to see. A nice four-piece there, I believe. Just really showcasing it's not done yet. This is not over. Looking very confident. 40 seconds on the clock. Roughly one more fight.
We have not gotten to see Ryan Mason play at his absolute peak in this invitational, and I want to see it because I know how good he is and the difference he can make on this team. With a huge kidnap here, with the pull, Ryan Mason taking out the Lina yet again. Clobbering time coming out from Vinny. They're trying to set up a combo here.
Yeah, Delena gonna get res there from SJP, and the fight still goes. Unlimited ammo is out, putting a ton of damage out. There goes the rocket amplifier. Are you enjoying it as we begin again? This fight's gonna stay even out on both sides now as the rocket selected. Using the Eye of Agamotto, no connection there from Kalush. Still gonna keep the pressure as Wolverine is going to take out TTK. They do fall off Kalush with some nice damage there. Numbers on the side of the Sentinels, but still getting driven back by a little bit of pressure.
In overtime, Ryan Mason with another Kraken impact. This will be a massive stop that they can pull off here, but not before Harvey does get the invisible barrier unlocked here, ready to go. Notice the SCP did go to Rocket Raccoon, but Gomez taking out the Lina, the huge threat on the team of 100 Thieves.
Wow.
They were off the point. It's over, and that was a massive defense. Wow, Sentinels, way to step it up.
I think the push might have shoved him off point there. I didn't get eyes on it based on the boot. Masterclass on Bucky, the Winter Soldier. Gorgeous play as we start off on attack.
And 100 Thieves, they went with the rocket pick as well once they realized that that's what's working. Delina here on the sidelock, making her first appearance here. Love to see that. They're going to try to go with a little bit of a different strategy. Vinny here on the thing as well, as you noted, not on Groot anymore. As they have the high ground, they're going to dictate the flow of the battle here. And here we go. We've got them trying to push up at the top there. And right away, Kurova is trying to push him with the Invisible Woman, getting the push down to get them off the high ground. Kalush facing down below with the Battle of Wolverines. Logan, that passive is not going to save Terra as they go down.
Yeah, great early pick there by Kalush, but there is going to be a res up. I think we may be seeing this Psylocke on the defense of 100 Thieves potentially go take out that rocket and, you know, make a sort of play and get rid of that res beacon, which is just negates one of the picks that you have. Kalush taking plenty of space. They're already shoved up under bridge. Here comes the Wolverine back with his team to reset. Still owning this space. Delena, yep, putting a ton of damage into the back line, trying to find an early pick. That high ground pressure, a ton of movement. And there's the tackle on the opposing Wolverine as it does get popped. The push away was not going to help, though, as it does save the pick early on.
And yes, Delina about to have the ultimate online, and they don't have anything to stop this. Kurova will be able to pop a ability here to be able to help a little bit, but with the rocket pick, that's going to slow things down. Delina's trying to farm that ult. 95%. We have a lot of ults online here. We're probably going to see that those swords come out here in just a moment. TCK hiding a bit as Ryan Mason activating the Kraken impact, trying to get something going, trying to get this push happening. Delina about to pop the ult. You can feel it. You can see it. Here it comes potentially.
Now they pop the deep. Oh, it is going to be just a straight up pick. Aramori falls down. Delena with a nice early pick there. That's going to be massive for them as it gets rid of the res. Trying to find another as Terra going to tackle Gomez. And there goes another pick as 100 Thieves is now finding their footing and saying this is not over yet.
Delina still has access to the ult. Harvey as well. Aramori does have a little bit of something going for the damage boost. But right now, people trying to reset. We did have the Kraken impact not get a lot of value at that moment. But there's 2 minutes on the clock. Plenty of time left to make the difference here. Now, notice, we do see that Super Gomez has gone to Star-Lord, changing things up a bit.
Yeah, Super Gomez, an absolutely disgusting Star-Lord, well known for playing him. You can see the carry potential here. I was wondering if they're going to make the switch, but I do believe Adam Warlock is banned out, so they won't be able to see the Guardians Cup in its full potential. Amazing going to keep up this Bucky play, though, ensure that he's doing enough damage, get these ults ready, about 71%, and there's the Psylocke pop. Is he going to find value? Shields up, and yes, Delena going to take out Hogs and Aramori. A great early start to the fight. Kaluj going to turn that around on Delena, but no, it's not going to matter as 100 Thieves are following up, and down go 4.
Honestly, that is just tremendous counter pick there of having the Psylocke, because there's nothing to go and stop that. And there you go. There's the 2-piece. They only had to use that. Look how many ultimates they have left. I mean, the economy that we're seeing here is incredible from 100 Thieves. 1 minute, 15 seconds, and the point has barely moved here. This is going to be it. Sentinels are going to have to make a huge push here to make something happen. It's about the ultimate firework.
Yeah, the early positioning and pressure kind of makes you complacent, and you just can't be complacent as we immediately pop invisible boundary up in the sky. Goes TTK, and then a turnaround from Kaluj on 2. Gomez pops ultimate, takes out SJP. Terra gonna drop Kaluj as we are trading back and forth. He's looking for more as Gomez gets another, but again, TTK dropping Hogs. Aramori on Terra, and it looks like this one's gonna go to Sentinels as they take home map 2.
Yeah, TP's gonna be too late here. There's not enough time to get the TP in, and there it is. Done and done. Wow, we had the huge meteor in. I thought that was gonna be it, but my gosh, the Agamotto Kaluj, are you kidding me? With the follow-up from Super Gomez, I'm out of my seat.
Yeah, that was a ton of fun to watch. Absolutely love to see it, and that's what we're looking for here in the MRI as we go to game 3.
Oh my gosh. Hey, listen, they've been here before, Sentinels. They are not going to get in pairs today. Not today. Now, it does give 100 Thieves now the map pick, but this is what we came here for. I think some people watched 100 Thieves as their last couple games and thought that same result, right? Just
to make that happen. Potentially one of the best, if not the best, Warlock in the game. As we start early, no teleport on this map. As Strange is gone, no need to counter. Gonna hold this high ground here, very common on this map. As you see, Delena on the high side there with Star-Lord, just trying to wait for the first fight to begin as they're taking a bunch of different angles, forcing off angles. Eyes gonna start separating in the comms, start getting confusing as needed at this level of play.
well, there's 2 on each lane. You have 2 to the left, and now we have a few over on the top side there. One behind there. Hog's trying to get a little bit of something going there, but caught from the Bucky Terra. Trying to take him down early. He is able to escape so much health there on the Venom. High ground now. They're shooting down onto the point. Can they collapse here? Right now, no picks, but there goes Hog. Hog was playing with fire, and Terra found it. Amazing. Hooked up. Does have the res, but is eliminated.
Good picks there by TTK on Kurova on the backside as well. Do have the res that we talked about. Vinny, nice throw on Gomez. All 3 of the Guardians gonna potentially use that res. No, they choose not to. They elect not to. And they are gonna reset as a team. That's okay. It does happen early like this. Still plenty of time on the clock with 3 minutes. Really well done here by 100 Thieves, though, to own this space and ensure they can lock it down. Groot, another very strong map for him. He can virtually wall off 2 of the main pathways on this map and take that high ground with his team super easily. Great decision on locking in and keeping that Groot on this map.
Yeah, they're coming down the main path now. It was a little bit disorganized as there was a nice wall there from Vinny, but yeah, they're coming together now. They're a bit separated, and here comes Super Gomez with the legendary. Can he get a pick? Nice response here from 100 Thieves. Now we have Harvey throwing up the invisible border. Vinny taking down Kuro, but there is the res here that he can bring back himself at least, and with that, wow, Sentinels getting at least a pick on Delena for now.
Kurova falls, immediately reses, and down goes Delena. It's still numbers inside of the Sentinels are ahead as they keep the fight going. Mans is gonna lock alt out as Aramori trying to keep the team in the fight. Overheal health is up. No major play yet, still just stalling on point, getting some percentage. And yes, that goes 3, make that 4. SJP gonna res up for Vinny, but it's not gonna be enough. enough as they take the point and start pushing the payload.
That is where Triple Strategist comes to help, right? You're able to survive these ultimates, and we saw it just there with the Mantis ultimate, as well as Aramori keeping everybody alive there. Right, Mason chasing down, getting some extra eliminations as they're pushing the point. Very nice play here. Very interesting team, right? We have the Magneto with Hawks, able to protect him with a bubble. Venom, if you don't know, just had a nice little buff, able to consistently do a lot more for the team. And we're seeing a lot of Magneto and Venom. We saw that in the EU scene, starting to come its way over here now as the next match is about to, the next battle is about to commence.
Yeah, another buff, and you know, it's a little bit of a change here for Magneto as he does more damage with his left click, which actually makes his KO power significantly more impressive and scary and oppressive, if you will. But hey, Delena gonna pop that all right back. Legendary in the sky, make that 2, looking for 3, and can they get 4? Delena is gonna fall, but a great take there for 100 Thieves as they take this space back. The res is up though immediately.
Yeah, over there with the nice res, trying to get everybody back into the fight immediately. They're nice, and they just use their ultimates too, so this is going to be a good time to turn things around, as we do have Mantis popping their ultimate, trying to get aggressive. TTK and gang are going to have to back up here, as we've got the Mantis ult to supercharge everybody on that team. Vinny trying to go down and get something going here, and we got the res on Terra.
Yeah, a good, you know, they're really driving the point. 3 minutes on the clock, already at this angle is a good space. They're doing a great job. That res is just so difficult to handle with the Guardians comp. All these picks, just not worth it in the end. SJP on the rocket, getting a pick on Aramori. Love to see the Raccoon making plays. Delena trying to own the high ground. Dance and spin to win. Down goes Gomez, and they are going to hold this for the moment.
Wow, I know Super Gomez took that personally. Delena versus Super Gomez. Star-Lord v. Star-Lord. It was close. Next one hit one there. Delena, it doesn't matter the hero. Look how good they are performing. They're there getting the pick on Karova, taking down Kalush as well. No one left to survive. Hawks is trying to get a symbiote escape here as they go back to the point, and they're going to have to reset here. 2 minutes on the clock. Plenty of time because of how fast that first cap was, and that cap can be pretty tough to take. And can I highlight the rocket elimination on the cloak there? That was insane.
Yeah, Rocket actually has a ton of KO power up close. Obviously, it's a meme, you know what I mean, nowadays with Rocket, but really though, that Gat can do a ton of damage in close quarters, so it's got a ton of pressure, especially in a situation like that where you know your team is all right and you will go make a play just to get that final stagger before you start the next team fight. Ultimates are going to be on the side of 100 Thieves here, and we start in the sky with the Galactic Legend. The meatball gets thrown. Delena does it right back, but turns it on Gomez as Gomez falls. Gets walled up and shielded up, looking for the res potentially. Yes, it does go out.
Yeah, unable to get the healing though because they did take down at Warlock. TTK taking down Aramori as well, and Karova bringing the team back though. That ult still online, but not before they just sweep and finish the rest of them off. One of the best counters to legendaries, would you believe it, is Legendary, and doing the exact same thing to him just second.
Yeah, incredible positioning, right? You saw them pop that Galactic Legend behind the bridge, right? You couldn't be in the vision of the other Star-Lord in the moment, couldn't get that auto lock, so you ensure that you are shooting first. That small window of extra damage is all that matters, because it's just about with Star-Lord when you're popping ult, who started first, who has the damage on you first. They got the job done, it turned the fight, and even though the res was popped, it did not matter. But now, ultimate advantage in the side of Sentinels on this next fight.
Yeah, they got to win this fight here. They have all the ultimates ready to pop, and here it comes. Started right away with Aramori and the Eternal Bond. They're moving in here, seeing if they can get a pick. They need to capitalize off that ultimate here. Vinny, though, saying not if I have anything to do about it, as Hog's trying to make this escape. Kalush now going for the pick. This is a huge pick that Kalush could go ahead and get, and it doesn't look to connect, sadly. And Terra, though, finishing off Hog's, unable to escape. Terra with a beautiful hook on Ryan Mason.
Oh, Terra just showing a masterclass on Bucky here, and one thing I need to highlight is right there, you notice Terra got out in the middle of that fight, got 2 picks, but the patience, the understanding to not pop ult, it was not necessary. Hold on for the next fight. Gorgeous play there by Terra.
Yeah, the better you get as a player, the more you'll be patient with your ability cooldowns and ultimate cooldowns, and we're seeing that right in there. When to pop, when not, and my goodness, we're going to have one last touch, potentially, as Hawks is going to have to come in, try to dive the point, get something going. We do have a amazing ult ready to go. Gomez going down immediately, though, to Terra, and that's going to stop all the firepower. This match is just about over.
Yeah, I think we're going to start hearing again here shortly as the pop in the sky. Delena going to take out Aramori. Numbers, obviously, the side of 100 Thieves as they are still holding this point. A beautiful play here, and we start launching the orb to Dangerous. Let me hear it again as they dive towards Warlock. One of the most terrifying things to hear when you pop with Warlock Ultimate is again. You know he's coming.
Yeah, all that resurrect on defense helps a little bit if mistakes happen.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, just with that team up again, it's just a ton of value, especially with an early fall. It allows you to play a little more aggressive, especially when you have that Star-Lord. Star-Lord going in there and spinning on top of the enemy, getting that Magneto bubble, just building all charge. It's even if it's risky after the bubble pops, you've got a second and or third life. So you can play that way. Getting those ults as fast as possible and trying to draw out some strategist ultimates is just insane value as they are going to start pushing in onto the high ground here. Shield up for the Star-Lord, as we talked about. That's where priority is always going to be. Gomez just trying to build, already at 23%, and does get a pick on Delena. There will potentially be, nope, they do not have the res comp in the opposition, but still a great positioning here for Sentinels.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of Gomez v. Delena. Those are some of the big difference makers in this fight, at least right now, because of the comp that they're running. Now we have Gomez trying to get things going here, trying to get another elimination. Almost there. Does get Delena. Speck of health left. Almost makes the health pack, but not quite there, as Gomez was able to finish it off here. And we're going to have Vinny trying to escape. It was low health as well, and they're going to reset here a little bit in this room.
Yeah, I know. The thing I like to see here is it's just there's a ton of Rocket, right? They may not have the Guardians comp, but they do have that res with Rocket. They're trying to utilize that in these early fights. It kind of evens the odds a little bit in terms of the amount of numbers you got to pick in these fights in order to make it in your advantage. But here we go. I'm sure these comps are going to be up in terms of who they've taken out and what the res timer is. That's just something that these people at this level of play kind of understand as we press in. Kaluj got the Magneto all ready to dunk the meatball into the sky, but no connection yet. Kaluj going to take out Delena. Immediate res there from the Rocket like we talked about.
Yeah, huge pick up Delena there. The res comes up immediately. Their ultimate's coming out. Nice response there from Ray Amazing with the Mantis ult to kind of slow everything down. They're feeling comfortable yet again. Trying to keep Kurover up, and nice help on the peel. Ray Amazing taking out Vinny that was trying to get down one of their other strategists. Delena now, though, coming back, trying to get Gomez. That does succeed, and now they're going to try to get the push happening once again, trading back and forth.
Yeah, and there it is. Fear Magneto in the sky. Terra is going to be able to be totally fine. The pressure from TTK with the Fear Magneto drives them back into the garage. Gomez pops all, trying to find some value. No connection yet. Does have the bond down, so they're not taking a ton of damage as he drops Delena. Gomez trying to go on a heater here as he presses on the high ground.
Wow, taking out the other Star-Lord right away was elite, but Terra says, not if I have anything to say about it. Huge play there from Terra, trying to counter the Gomez Star-Lord and getting anything crazy going off. Keep in mind, look at the ultimates. Still plenty in the tank for Kurova, but he's going to have to make sure he doesn't get eliminated here as Kalush goes down. Remains to go down. They're going crazy, and there's going to be no res, nothing happening, because that point is sealed, ready to go. My goodness.
Yeah, this Terra Bucky is a menace right now. Just so much value. The frontline push from the Vanguards allowing this space, allowing him to just go off, get these pulls, hit these headshots, and get the KOs. Just a ton of strong play here, but still roughly the same amount of time that Sentinels had on this push. Will they be able to do the same? Not many people owning this high side left building in terms of pressure. They're keeping it low and playing and building on the right. Something that I am surprised to see at this level, but obviously they know better than I that it may not be worth TTK with a nice pick on Hogs there. And here comes the res. Gonna dump on everyone as Hogs falls immediately.
Yeah, they had to pop that early. They couldn't afford to lose that, but unfortunately, they're capitalizing it. 100Thieves is able to push in, and this is going to be a massive finish here as they're trying to get any ultimates to keep everybody alive, but not before Kalush does take down Terra, though. Delena, though, popping the ultimate. Rocket Raccoon able to keep everybody up. Res back. Delena just putting this game on their chest. Wow, even with the res, this is going to be a little too late.
Delena, really well done there. The res from Rocket keeps him seeing the numbers even. Delena immediately going to take out 4, and just like that, the W is going to go to 100Thieves.
Delena wrote the playbook. I mean, what that Rocket does is allows Delena to be... Delena's an aggressive player. We have seen that, and we saw it right there that with the Rocket, we saw early picks of Delena happen on that second point, but it doesn't matter because he's able to come right back into the action and then make that immediate difference. You have Terra to kind of hold everything down. 100Thieves, they bent a little bit. We finally saw a flesh wound, but it was not enough as they go 2-1, taking the series.
Yeah, you got to...